So I want to know that in your culture, when you was in medical school, how you deal with such type of things, and whether it was co-education or not, and what was the environment you you faced in your medical school, and for how much tenure it was, 5 year, 4 year, and so you what was your culture in Nigeria in medical school?
So the medical school I went to is like the oldest medical school in Nigeria. We're very
Yes.
proud of it. We tend to tell the other people that we say there's only one medical school in Nigeria and the others. So we say our medical school is the medical school and the others went to other medical schools. But it's a typical it's typical of what other medical schools are. All universities, government-owned universities in Nigeria are co-education.
Co-education.
So yes, for the although you've got for the preclinical school, you tend to stay in the main university campus, and you have separate hostels for girls and boys. When you cross to the clinical school, you have one hostel, but then you have different blocks for girls and for the boys. So there was some separation in sleeping arrangements, but every other thing was the same. We shopped from the same cafeteria. We ate in the same cafeteria. We shopped from the same place. Our classes are the same. Sit next to each other. We play games together. So that's typically how it is in different parts of Nigeria. But depending on the culture of where you come from, for example, um, northern Nigeria has a very large Muslim population, so you have a lot of Islamic influence. So, like where I went to school in southwest Nigeria, you have a very large population of Christians, and it was normal for you expected to conduct yourself within the level of what is accepted as decent. And so you go to school, you play. If you're going to play games, for example, I played a lot of volleyball when we were in clinical school, and we never had any segregation of the genders. You're on the same team, you have some boys and some girls. When we're playing, not formal games, just your normal recreational ones that we play in the hostel, we play with boys, we fight with them, we didn't think there was anything wrong. But that's hard, not likely to be very commonplace in the universities in the north where you have a lot of Islamic influence. Although I'm aware that things, as you said, are beginning to change, so I'm sure you would find it once in a while, but not as commonplace as you would find in the kind of university I went to and then in other areas of Nigeria. The northern part is where you have a lot of Islamic influence, and then not southern parts of Nigeria, less Islamic influence. So you're likely to see those subtle differences, but essentially all universities are co-educational in Nigeria.